Well, the 22 million rand flag project is still on the table, it seems. The DA says this clearly shows that Arts and Culture Minister Nathi Mthethwa is out of touch. The project was halted earlier on this year following a huge public outcry. But answering a parliamentary question, he said the final decision is actually yet to be made. Now, the DA's Tshepo Mhlongo joins us now to discuss this even further. Good morning to you, Tshepo, and thank you so much for your time this morning. What did you make of the Arts and Culture Minister saying that the project is still yet to be finalized, at least from Cabinet's perspective? This after the whole country witnessed the president saying clearly, if this is not a good idea, it doesn't make people happy, then it should be scrapped.
No, it is shocking to me to hear that, because one of the things that we thought, there was public outcry, but the minister still insists that they're going to discuss this in the cabinet minister. It shows that the minister is out of touch. He does not realize that this project is a taxpayers, it's a wasteful expenditure, and we believe that the minister must come to account next week and tell us why are they going to discuss it, because we thought this vanity project has been stopped, but it's still on the window.
I mean, besides the outcry, there was a whole petition that was also made against the flag. Various reasons were, produced to the minister from, all corners of society, honestly, in saying how actually that budget, the 22 million rand, can be spent to other projects instead of this flag project.
The minister does not even respect the Batupele principle. They don't believe that public participation is so important. In their response, they've just budgeted that they're not going to consult. We believe that this project, it must be stopped, and it does not build social cohesion. And one of the things that we've realized that the minister is out of touch, and we believe that this project must be stopped. The eNCA government believes when there are issues that you want them to take charge of being advanced, they believe that we must protest. I believe we must come up as a nation to protest peacefully, to say no to this vanity project.
We heard various reasons before from Minister Nathi Mthethwa defending the flag project. One of them being that the flag will rather promote social cohesion. Are you convinced of this reason, that we need this flag to be a symbol of social cohesion in this country?
We believe in social cohesion, but this flag will not promote social cohesion. We believe that, for an example, what happened 2 days ago at the airport when we welcome Banyana, it shows that we are one nation. We can promote that when we come together, and sports can promote social cohesion, not the flag.
Tshepo, instead of spending the money on the flag, what do you think would be appropriate for this budget to be spent on? It's 22 million rand in total. There's so much going on in the country in terms of gaps and infrastructure, dilapidating at this point. In your opinion, as the DA, what would you rather spend this 22 million rand on?
I think schools project it's so important. I think when we go to grassroots, we must promote school sports. And I believe this money can be utilized in promoting school sports in rural areas, even in urban areas. Or for an example, what they did to give Banyana a gesture of 5.8 million, I think it's accounted for that money. That money must be utilized accordingly. And we believe that money can be used not for this vanity project of a flag of 22 million rand.
And should the project still go ahead? Should the final decision come out from Cabinet saying we're going ahead with the flag project? What steps is the DA then planning to take?
As I told you before, that I think the ANC government only listen when people protest. I think we'll call upon for the nation, because we have submitted petition and they don't listen. We are going to make sure that next week when we discuss it in our portfolio committee meeting, if they don't adhere to our request, our proposal, we are going to ask for the nation to join us in a peaceful protest for the ANC to listen to us.
All right, we appreciate you speaking to us this morning. Tshepo Mhlongo, DA Shadow Minister for Sports, Arts and Culture, thank you so much for your time this morning, discussing, of course, the controversial 22 million rand flag project that Nathi Mthethwa now says, of course, in a written statement, that Cabinet is yet to make that final decision. If you remember, the President did narrate the Minister's engagement with him, saying people were not necessarily happy with the project. He didn't know what to do next, and the President said, scrap the project because we are a listening government, so said President Cyril Ramaphosa. Well, it seems they listened, but they're still yet to make that final decision.